Alrighty, let's get the show on the road. Yo, what is up guys? I am Smashmaster1234, and welcome back to another stream. Now, as you can see from the title, let me first of all come over here. We'll be trying out a feature that Rec Room just came out with last night called Maker AI, which y'all probably have seen videos about it by many different RecTubers. Basically, their Rec Room's in-house AI system that, in theory, is going to help you build rooms with what the envisioned future is going to be. With that, I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to feel about having an AI assistant take over my building. But hey, from what we have so far with just the dorm room itself, I'm definitely liking the concept. And today, I'm going to show you what Maker AI is like. So, maybe laggy for a tiny bit, but that's fine. So, I already have a room created, but what we're going to do to show you what it's like, or show you how the process works at least, let me come over here. Also, I don't know why they did that where the text box is a little now offset. I don't know. So yeah, pretty much how you do it is you come to the Create tab, and do keep in mind, only currently Rec Room Plus members can try out the AI assistant. So if you don't have Rec Room Plus, then this feature won't be available to you. But pretty much what you want to do is just create a dorm. You can give it whatever name you want. You can set it as your active mode you want. But once you click create, you are going inside the AI. So I'm basically showing you what this thing can do, pretty much. What its capabilities are.
Good evening, Smashmaster1234. It's great to see you. I'm excited to help you design your dorm room today. Let's get started and create a space you'll love.
Alrighty, let me talk to the chat real quick and then I'll get to you, okay?
Of course. Take your time and let me know when you're ready to continue. I'm here to help whenever you need.
Alright, so this, of course, is the AI assistant. This little thing right here. So whenever you're speaking, it'll, of course, pop out with you and do whatever, whatnot. So pretty much, actually here, I'll let the AI explain what this thing can do. Oh, I forgot. I recently got a Quest 3, and I'm so used to the push talk button being on my joystick, but I forgot I'm using index, so I gotta remember that. What can you do?
I can help you create, modify, or arrange objects in your dorm room. For example, I can add new furniture, adjust lighting, apply images, or even change the mood of the room. Just let me know what you'd like to do, and I'll get started.
So yeah, as you can see from there, even though it can't do much, it can still do a lot more than you think it can. So I'm, of course, going to be experimenting with a couple things and whatnot. And then we will go from there. So the first capability I want to show y'all, which I did a test of it already during my off time, but we're just going to show you how this works, just for example. Make your AI move this basketball into this bucket.
I've moved the basketball over
So
the bucket.
as you can see there,
Let me know if there's anything else
it
you'd like to
basically took the basketball and put it inside the bucket. So that's how you know it can move it. But it doesn't have to be just inside the bucket. You can also tell it to, like, for say, move it up here. Move the basketball up to here.
It seems I couldn't move the basketball up as requested. Let's try again. Could you please confirm where you'd like the basketball moved, or provide more details about its new position?
Move the basketball here.
The basketball has been moved to the floor in front of the selected area. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to do.
Alright, so sometimes it isn't as accurate. But, hold on, let me see if I can get it a little more accurate. Move the basketball to this position.
The basketball has been moved next to the loft floor. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to do.
So yeah, like I said, it's not as accurate, but stick to it. You can also recolor objects of it. So for example, if I want a basketball pink, all I have to say is make the basketball pink.
The basketball is now pink. Anything else you'd like to do?
And it doesn't just have to be bright or a normal pink. It could be a light pink or a bright pink. For example, make the basketball a brighter pink.
The basketball is now a brighter pink. Anything else I can help with?
Make it a darker pink.
The basketball is now a darker pink. Anything else you'd like to adjust?
So as you can move it, you can do around. You can also rotate. I found out. Rotate the ball to face me.
The basketball is now facing you. Anything else you'd like to do?
Hold on, let me try this. Make the basketball have the Rec Room logo facing me.
The basketball is now oriented with its logo facing you. Anything else you'd like to do?
Alright, so like I said, sometimes it isn't as accurate, but it still does what it needs to do. And of course, like I said before, or like I said before, you can also mess with like the Sky Dome and Skybox and whatnot. So if I want to, I can say, make the top of the Skybox green.
The top of the skybox is now green. Anything else I can do for you?
Make the middle of the Skybox blue.
The middle of the skybox is now blue. Anything else you'd like to adjust?
Make the bottom of the Skybox red.
The bottom of the skybox is now red. Anything else I can help with?
And this also can go with the sun as well. So for example, if I wanted to say, make the sun black. As you can see, it made the sun black.
Anything else you'd like to modify?
And say you want to, like a dark environment. You can just say, make the whole skybox black.
The entire skybox is now black. Anything else you'd like to change?
And then if you want to go really farther, turn off all the lights.
All the lights are now turned off. Anything else you'd like to do?
So as you can see, it can go all day. Hold on, I want to make it by. Make the whole skybox pitch black.
The skybox is now pitch black.
Alright, so I guess that's
Anything else you'd like to
as
adjust?
dark I can go, I guess. Can the AI do circuits? Not at the moment, no. It can't like make circuits like it did in the videos that we were provided with in the first blog post. But that might be coming in the future. But for now, that's not what it is currently. It can only do the simple stuff, you know. And another thing it can do as well is with these art canvases here, as you saw from videos as well, you can generate your own art. So I'm going to do the example I did last night. Generate me an image of a yellow electric mouse running through a field of flowers on this canvas. So as you see right now, it is generating the image right now. So just give it a bit.
The image has been generated and applied to the canvas. Anything else you'd like to do?
See, as you can see, it generated a yellow electric mouse running through a field of flowers. Which that it did pretty well. But that's not all you can do with the AI thing. You can also do the same with the walls. You can give it like its own wallpapers and whatnot. Make this wall have a galaxy themed wallpaper. So I see it's doing like multiple images, but it's still pretty much going to be the same thing in a way.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been applied to the wall. Anything else you'd like to do?
Apply this image to all the walls.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been applied to all the walls. Anything else you'd like to do?
Apply the image to this wall.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been applied
Apply
to
the
the wall.
image to this wall.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been
And now
applied.
apply the image to this wall.
The The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been applied to that wall. Anything else you'd like to do?
So as you can see, it's like it's little on wallpaper. It is like AI image, of course, but just look how cool this looks. So like, this is honestly blows my mind. Can it do outline art? Well, it can do AI art, but I don't know if, I know what you mean by the outline art, but no, it can't create its own shapes. It can only do simple stuff like this kind of stuff. And then another interesting thing, it doesn't have to be just the walls and whatnot, it can also be objects. Apply the galaxy theme wallpaper to this bucket.
It seems the galaxy-themed wallpaper can't be applied to the bucket. Would you like to try something else?
Hold on, let me try something else. Can you apply it to this basketball?
It seems the galaxy-themed wallpaper can't be applied to the basketball. Would you like to try something else?
Okay, so that's something that they've fixed. Because I remember when watching Slat's video, he actually, in his version of it, what was it? He was able to re-texture the objects to the said texture as well. But I guess that was a bug that they had in the video partner build that got fixed in this build. Which, I mean, I guess that would have been cool, but it is what it is, to be honest. Hold on. Apply the galaxy theme wallpaper to the floor.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has
Alright, so it can still do the floor or
Anything
not.
else you'd like to do?
So it can only apply AI images to art canvases, walls, floors, and ceilings. Which one? Can it do a ceiling? Apply the image to the ceiling.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been applied to the ceiling. Anything else you'd like to do?
Apply it to the whole ceiling.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been applied to the entire ceiling. Anything else you'd like to do?
So yeah, as you can see, it can only do the wall and canvas. It just can't do any of the objects. Which I guess that makes sense, since there was a bug in the one there. Hold on. I wonder if it could do like the outline mirror. Can you apply the image to the mirror?
It seems the galaxy-themed wallpaper can't
Alright,
be
so
applied
yeah.
to the mirror. Would you like to try something else?
Yeah, like I said, the AI image can only be applied to the walls and ceiling floor and canvases. Yeah, if you want to go a step further and have this be on the walls, you can do that. Apply this image to the ceiling, walls, and floors.
The galaxy-themed wallpaper has been applied to the ceiling, walls, and floor.
Apply this image of the yellow electric rat onto the ceiling, walls, and floors. Alright, so I guess it's generating its new own images. But you'll just see what I mean.
The image of the yellow electric rat has been applied to the ceiling, walls.
Ah, yes. So if you really wanted this thing in your whole dorm, you can, which I just find that funny. Who can build better only? Well, like I said, here's the thing. That aspect is not out yet, but it's coming soon. Because I can't have it tell me to, like, build stuff. It can only spawn in stuff, it can't build stuff. Which, here, I'll show you an example. Can you build me a skyscraper?
The mini skyscraper has been placed next to the wall.
So yeah, technically it did build it, but it was only spawned from the maker pen. So I can't actually build stuff, it can only spawn things. It can only go off of like a pre-made list. Undo. Only because I
The
was lagging a
skyscraper
bit.
has been removed. Would you like to try something else?
And yeah, I can also duplicate objects as well, funny thing. Duplicate this bucket, but put it on top of the first bucket.
The bucket has been duplicated and placed on top of the...
Duplicate these two buckets and put it on top of each other.
The two buckets have been duplicated and placed on top of each other.
Place this bucket on top of this bucket.
The bucket has been placed on top of the other bucket. Anything else you'd like to do?
So you pretty much create a tower. Place this bucket on top of this bucket.
The bucket has been placed on top of the
I mean,
other
that
bucket.
works too.
Anything else I can
Place
help you with?
this bucket on top of this bucket.
The bucket has been placed
Okay,
on top
so
of
yeah.
the other bucket.
Like I said,
Anything else I can do?
a
for you?
little fidgety, but yeah. And then also another thing that it can do, it can also talk to you in other languages. So me myself, I don't know much. I still learn Japanese, but I don't know much. But if you wanted to, you can have it respond in different languages. So I know most of the web community is mostly like Spanish speaking. So what is that? Respond to me in Spanish.
Claro. ¿En qué puedo ayudarte hoy?
So as you can see, and then if I were to say something, recolor the bucket yellow.
Los cubos han sido recoloreados de color amarillo. ¿Hay algo más en lo que pueda ayudarte?
Repeat that response in English.
Sure. How can I assist you today?
Alright, so then full repeat it. But yeah, as you can see, you can have it respond to you in different languages. It doesn't have to be just Spanish, it could be like other languages as well. Oh, who can build a better dorm? Gotcha. I mean, that could be a good idea, but like I said, I'm not really the biggest fan of AI, so me personally, I'm not going to be doing that idea, but if you want to do that idea yourself, you can. Since you're the one who made up the idea. But yeah, me personally, I'm not going to be doing that idea. Because I'm not the biggest advocate of AI. It's cool and all, but having it take over everything that we do, not my thing. I'd rather still be able to do stuff, okay? I don't want to be like bored out of my mind because I got a whole AI edited video for me or whatnot. I still want to be able to do like editing myself or whatnot. So that's why I'm not a big fan of this whole AI thing. It's cool in concept, but not something I'll be using regularly, of course. But yeah, let me show you another thing it do, because it can also spawn like other objects. So say if you wanted, let's say come over here. We have all of these objects. So we want to say, hold up, let me get rid of this. Spawn a campfire in the middle of the room.
The campfire has been placed in the middle of the room. Anything else you'd like to do?
Move the campfire to the middle of the room.
The campfire has been moved to the middle of the room. Anything else I can help you with?
You know what? Move the campfire right here.
The campfire has been moved right
You know
here.
what? Good
Anything
enough.
else you'd like to do?
So yeah, sometimes it ain't as accurate, so what you gotta do instead is sometimes you just gotta move it yourself, you know? Because sometimes it ain't always as accurate, so if you're trying to move it to a certain location and it doesn't do it for you, you'll just have to move it yourself. What on God's green earth did I join into? Welcome to AI. This is what you joined into. Which I'm also curious. I did see something about, when I was reading the article thing, if you're able to invite friends, which you should be able to, but I don't know if they're able to without requesting that. So Toby, if you're able to, can you hop on to see if I can invite you here or not? You feel just a tad bit frying? Again, it's AI, what do you expect? There's not much you could do with AIs. Which here, just to make it a little more scary for you. Recolor all the walls to white.
All the walls have been recolored to white. Anything else?
Recolor the ceiling to white.
The ceiling has been recolored to white. Anything else?
Recolor the whole ceiling to white.
The entire ceiling has been recolored to white.
And
Anything
recolor the whole floor to wood brown.
The floor has been recolored
There
to
you go.
wood brown. Anything else?
I brought the dorm back to where it originally started. Alrighty, sounds good, Toby. I'll grab you later on in the stream. Yeah, there we go. It's not as scary anymore. Don't worry, Toby. This is... But yeah, I like the concept for sure. Definitely a cool concept. But it's like the whole idea of itself, it just feels a little weird. In like my opinion. How soon you'll be able to have the AI build you whatever. Without having to do any of the work. I feel like those will be the only rooms that are in like the hot page. Like, hold on. Just imagine. Let me guess that way. Just imagine what the recommended is right now. But just imagine all of these are AI rooms. And you won't know that they're AI rooms because of how good they are is a funny thing. Like, they'll be that good that you won't know they're AI. Or that an AI built it. Like, that's the scary thing. This is... But I mean, hey, whatever Recom wants to do, they want to do. Because currently they post an article also as well saying how they're losing money. And that they're going to do everything they can to get the thing back before the game dies. Which, I'm going to be real. The game's already dead. 10 or so minutes. Alright. Well, I'll probably be done with the stream by then, because I'm not going to be yapping for too much longer, since I pretty much already explained what the AI can do and whatnot. But yeah, actually, I know you can recolor the campfire. Recolor the campfire to blue.
The campfire has been recolored to blue. Anything else?
Recolor everything in this dorm to random colors.
All the walls, floors, and the campfire have been recolored.
Alright, so we'll just do this individually. Recolor the 2 buckets to a random color.
The 2 buckets have been recolored. Anything else you'd like to do?
Recolor the whole skybox to a completely random colors.
The skybox has been recolored with random colors. Anything else I can help with?
Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm here and ready to help. What would you like to do next in the virtual space?
Okay. I feel like it's tripping, but yeah. So it looked like it did somewhat. Recolor the basketball to a random color.
The basketball has been recolored. Anything else you'd like to do?
Alright. You know what? I saw Bear do this. And we're going to try to see what it does. So, we're just going to look up without doing this. Add a random object to this room, but don't tell me what it is.
A new object has been added and positioned beside the wall.
I'm confused. What did you add?
I added a piston gizmo to the room. Would you like to do anything with it?
Add a different random object to right here.
A different random object has been added and positioned. What would you like to do next?
What did you add this time?
This time, I added a circuit trail to the room. Would you like to do anything else?
Add a random object to this room that isn't any gizmos and place it on this wall.
A motion trail has been added and mounted on the wall. What would you like to do next?
Alright, so... One. Can you spawn in a random object that isn't a gizmo or a circuit and place it on this side of the wall?
A grabber has been added and placed on the side of the wall. What would you like to do next?
Bro, you're tripping. Alright, so I know I could do bottle. Add a bottle over here.
A water bottle has been placed on the wall. Anything else?
Yeah, because I had to do that because if I said, add a water bottle over here. Okay, so I guess it does.
A water bottle has been placed on the wall.
Because hold up.
Anything else you'd like to do?
For some reason, when I did this... Hold up, where is it? Yeah, it added this for some reason. I don't know why. But you can also do other stuff. Which here. Let me do this. Remove every object besides the mirror, ladder, and art canvases.
Some objects couldn't be removed.
Alright, you know what? Get rid of the water bottles.
The water bottles have been removed. Anything else you'd like to do?
So yeah. Make a cozy queen bed and put it on this wall.
The cozy queen bed has been placed on the wall. Anything
Move
else
it to the middle of the wall.
The cozy queen bed has been moved to the middle of the wall. Anything else you'd like to
I
adjust?
don't know why it's lagging me. I don't know why. Recolor it to pink.
The cozy queen bed has been recolored to pink.
Recolor only the pillows to white. Recolor only the pillows on the cozy queen bed to white. Delete the bed. Delete the cozy queen bed. Alright, I think the AI broke. Alright, hold on. Are you okay?
I'm here and ready to help. What would you like to do in the virtual space today?
Recolor the pillows on the cozy queen bed to white.
The cozy queen bed has been recolored to white. If you need any more adjustments, just let me know.
Alright, so I can't do like individual stuff. Recolor the bed frame to red.
The bed frame has been recolored to red. Anything else you'd like to change?
Alright, so yeah, I can't recolor the whole thing. That you'd have to do yourself, it looks like. Now, let me see if I'll do this. Recolor this to green.
The wall has been recolored to green. Anything else I can help you with?
Recolor this part of the bed to green.
The bed has been recolored to green. Anything else you'd like to adjust?
Alright, so it looks like I only recolored this thing. Revert the bed back to its original colors.
The bed has been reverted back to its original color. Anything else you'd like to do?
Alright, so yeah, I can only recolor this part of the bed. It won't recolor the other thing, even if you're in edit mode. Which I honestly find that funny. That it does that. But it is what it is, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just revert everything back to what it is. Actually, you know what? I got the better thing for this. Kill everything.
Some objects couldn't be deleted. The following objects remain: ceiling angled clone, ceiling flat clone, floor clone, loft beam clone, loft floor clone, loft railing clone, loft shelves clone, and walls. Do you want to try removing them again?
Add a mirror to this position of the wall.
The mirror has been added and positioned on the wall. Anything else you'd like to do?
Move the mirror over here.
The mirror has been moved to the new position on the wall. Anything else you'd like to do?
Move the mirror to the middle of this wall.
The mirror has been moved to the middle of the wall. Anything else you'd like to do?
Move the mirror to the middle of this wall right here.
The mirror has been moved to the middle of the wall. Right here. Anything else you need?
Move the mirror so it's aligned with the door mirror buttons group.
The mirror has been aligned with the door mirror buttons group. Anything else I can do for you?
Move the door mirrors button group in front of the mirror.
The door mirrors button group has been moved in front of the mirror. Anything else you'd like to do?
Move the door mirrors button group over to here.
The door mirrors button group has been moved over to the wall. Anything else I can assist you with?
You know what, that's fine. Recolor the walls and ceilings to white and then recolor the floor to wood brown.
The walls and ceilings have been recolored to white, and the floor has been recolored to wood brown. Anything else you need?
Recolor all of the walls and ceiling to white.
All the walls and ceilings have been recolored to white. Anything else I can help with?
Recolor this wall white.
The wall you're looking at has been recolored to white. Anything else I can do for you?
Alright, can you hear me? Alright, so yeah. Once the Maker Pen is off your hand, that's when you can speak of it. But yeah, my overall opinion on this, cool in concept, but will I be using it personally? Not really. It's cool as is, but not something I'd see myself using in my personal opinion. So that's going to be like a hard skip for me. But I mean, hey, it's cool for whoever else wants to use it, you know? But for me, it's just not going to be my thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to like, subscribe down below, as there will be more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. It's going to be laggy a bit, but that's fine. Goodbye.